Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Enforce your will upon the battlefield today.
He's gonna be pincered in, Kadaro. They even drop another ward down for this skirmish. They're gonna be careful in the choke point because the Firestorm, but Radiant come out on top, Violent to get first blood, and easier to take for the enemy's offlaner. Like, we're seeing this multiple games now where it's gonna be a bit late. Dendi? So Dendi's not gonna get any, and now he's just dead. You're gonna run into Kadaro, or you're run into the Pugna. Like, which one would you rather die to? Telekinesis? Alright, Dendi's not dead! Oh, we're gonna get the Nether Boss! Oh, what was that range? Somehow gets a connection. Now the Speedy is gonna be penalized for his late maneuver over as well. We are seeing the difficulty on being able to keep these bounty runes up for some of the mid laners. Just because the easy access into the jungle. The Telekinesis and the Centaur Conqueror, all they do. Nice play from Speedy. They get the double stun, but with the Wraith King thinking about showing up to the party, Speedy might end up falling first, and he does. So Kadaro gets
Dire's top tower is under
kill in the end. And Pion... The bottom's pretty much just free farming at the moment. Bristol's got a bit of a net worth lead, but it's always the nice thing about the Underlord versus like a melee strength hero. Oh, it's happening mid. Speedy.
Radiant's courier
End up going down. Have a sentry coming out? They do. Let's see if he gets the D ward. Sure. Honestly, this might be a concern because of how fast this blink timing is going to be for the Magnus.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's gonna have it completed in a couple of seconds. Oh, Fiends get out. Gonna get the +2 here. Nice play from X3. They just blow up the mag, and now everyone can go bot. Huh. But you still have this... You still have this issue that's not being addressed as Gatti. And Scrim started off to get rid of the life of the Bane here. Very nicely done. As Ricky's actually able to reposition. They kill off Dandy. Now they're also able to blow up Gatti. It was the Ricky, apologies. He was able to see all the Fiend's Gate. Whatever's the case. Pion though, he's got the ward on the back line. He's going to look to start. Skewer the Jagiro away from the setup with the rest of X3. Den's is going to jump as well. It's a decent amount of damage here with the Avalanche toss. But now they're just turning around to deal with Dendy's Tiny. As the Meteor catches him on the escape. They also get Pion in the outskirts as well. They've got issues on Violent. But the Ice Blast from the front enables Natty Narwhal to get rid of the Bristleback through all the magic damage. Oh, did he steal the Fiend's Gate? Yeah, that's a pretty cool steal. Not that it's really going to do much as... Ricky, look at the information he's providing them. Scouts out 3 heroes, seeds the Rubik, an easy kill. And we were kind of speaking about the Ricky Rubik matchup, saying it's probably a little bit more difficult if the Ricky was a core, but it was through a mid-team fight. Pion. Underlord's not an easy kill. 2,000 health. The Firestorm stolen though, they are doing decent amount of damage to Mastery. There's the BKB timing we were asking for, but now with the life drain, Mastery gets a little bit of health back to enable the BKB to be wasted just on the Underlord kill. Radiant, they were hoping to get more out of, they might just do that. Pion, RP, catches out to the skewer back into the Dendy's combination, but the silence, it's preventing any extra follow-up damage. They're still able to get rid of the Jakiro. Now the Radiant are coming, but I don't know. I don't know how you get to the pit. Look at the Underlord holding the back. Look at the Ricky holding the back. And there we go. Age is picked up. They're going to try and bring down Mastery. That was what we saw previously. With the Firestorm stolen, it might give them an opportunity, but it looks like Wraith King wants to cancel that out of play. Jumping onto the Bristleback. A double force to give Violent an escape avenue. But unfortunately for the Ricky, sorry, for the Rubik, he does not have that potential. And now even the Bane as well. Yes. Eat the shard! Eat the shard! Let's see. Let me get that juicy thing in action. So you're on to 2. Unable to get the RP though. BKB on still cooldown. You see how the Ricky's positioning with his silence as well at that end duration of the skewer, making it difficult for them to commit onto one of the cores.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
You can always have the Pugner continue to heal up the Wraith King. That is what he's exactly going to do.
Radiant's top barracks.
The blink out. Actually, right in the back line. Gat's going to get rid of... Oh, no, he actually drops his own ward. Instantly, look at the recognition. Wraith King. Oh, all right. You don't have the Wraith King now for the at least longer drawn-out fight. If the rest of Beta are able to set up a formation around the area, you need to keep canceling the blink, but it looks like they're just going to try and retreat away. Look at the Fiend's Gate as well. Mastery hunting on 4. They'll get rid of Speedy. Now the Bristle back as well. He's still got BKB. Might he be able to pop this into the TP out? He's going to be pretty fast though. Violent gets it off at the last second. He's going to go for the TP. Wraith King won't have the damage to go through that, but now beyond they're eyeing up. Skewer! Just inside. Might be Dendy to start, then Mag will buy back. All right, never mind. He's going to buy back. Again, they're trying to bring down Mastery. Not the easiest target. Mag. Keeping to the back line to the blink. Backup and available if you can find an angle. But look at how the Ricky's playing, constantly staying on top of the Magnus, making sure there's no opportunity for him to get into the middle of the fight. Beyond's still going to try and find the combo. Nice use of the Horn Toss, finding the RP onto 2. They've dragged him back onto the tower, but still the damage is lacking. Bristle's unable to stand his ground. Dendy can't do anything. He's just got to stand there and watch. Narwhal does get skew underneath, but the use of the decrypt, even more mobility, tosses him further away, but he's got the E-Blade, he's got the decrypt, and Pugner is out to safety. It's giving them an opportunity for X3 to secure the Mega Creeps. Looks like it will come at a cost though. Woo! There's the drain, baby. Wait, what? No way. He can't get away. Get rid of the dagger. Oh, well, still gonna look to turn. Stan's on top of him. They can't use any abilities. Oh my god, look how difficult it is to kill him. Dude, that is wild. Violence coming outside the base, though. Wraith King's gonna look to jump someone behind. They've got the Fiend's Gate as well to set up for the rest of the goons to show up. They're going to try and target down Master at the moment, but inside the base, the Wraith King assassinates the life of the Bane. He gets rid of the Rubick as well with 2 quick swings of the sword. And now Radiant, their formation completely in shambles, as this game 1 will go the way of the lads on Dire. X3, solid showing from them. I'm a fan. More of just like more of what we got to see this game. Like we see new heroes in the Underlord. It was that one fight around mid where we were saying like bait, they're going to hit. This was kind of with the Tiny being a 1, but we were saying that Radiant, they're going to hit like a timing around 17 minutes where they're going to look to run over this. I don't think you care about the sniper. I think you care about looking to end the game early. So you go for a 4 to enable that. And the Tusk allows you to burst heroes down and allows you to take objectives. How are they playing this? Pugner 4. Daro's going to be in a bit of trouble. Shrapnel slow along with the Blink Strike slow. Is there health enough region to get into the pit? He's just going to try and do as much damage as he can. He kind of steps over the boundary. Gatsy with a rotation. Tiny unable to really get too much out of the bottle charges here with the constant ticks. And now the assassinate from Dendy. Another big kill. Stacks at the moment. On at the top side. Speedy. Just look at it. And how the block. Oh man, Kidaro. I don't know if he meant that. But. And if bait like use Exo and they don't get anything out of it, then it's like a free signal for Dai that this is a big ability on cooldown. Lane. Kidaro. Quick and easy kill for Pion. He's just going to look to TP out off the back of that as well. Throughout the river though, Dendy's in trouble. Couple more right clicks. Pugner's got the damage. Now with the TP out from Gatsy. He will be fortunate enough with all the abilities. So Tiny will be obliterated. And now they're even going to try and chase down the Pugner as well. Pretty speedy, but it looks like Violent even speedier. And Decrep, my friend, will not save you. Very nicely done from Bait. Underlord can always join with the Fiend's Gate, but he's lacking a little bit of mana. Violent might be bursted down, man. Shrapnel, perfect placement. They don't have the vision of Tiny, but it's going to cancel the blink. So Tiny's unable to jump the Death Prophet. Instead, he'll be forced to use it instead on the Riki. Now off to the backline here. Underlord. Contract complete indeed. TP in. Thanks for the bounty. I looked at take aim. Okay. I was going to say, like, I looked at take one of the abilities and... Anyway, it doesn't matter. I looked at take aim, the wrong ability. Sorry, mid lane. Bane. Here we go. We've got Ag Shard out on Speedy. So this might be game time for them to get pickoffs on the map. Wonka's in a bit of trouble. Violent's actually going to charge on forward. Force with the Exo still being on cooldown, but the damage is starting to ramp up off the back of the Aghanim's. This is giving them space, though, to kill off the Conquer to the northern side. And now with the Conquer down, it's going to break the formation of bait. As Natty Narwhal is able to toss in one. Gets the kill on the retreating Riki. Now they're looking for Dendi as well. Nice use of the grenade, though. They're still in trouble, though. The double traps pushing on forward for more. There's not really much Violent can do. Maybe they can still get the Death Prophet along with the sniper kill, but they've got to be cautious. You have to blow up one of the heroes, and it looks like Dendi's the original target, but still the Templar Assassin. That's meant that all the refraction charges has been burnt out, so Violent's able to stand his ground and get rid of the TA. But he's still vulnerable with his own health pool. One charge is very far to play with, but Natty Narwhal jumps over the tree line, secures the kill. Now they're going to look to Riki as well. Lacking the control as Tiny's already... With Prophet, pass back. Look at the burst potential straight onto the Templar Assassin. He's going to be eyeing up the sniper now with Atos out. Dendi's in trouble. He's got the grenade. Let's see if he can perfectly reposition. Great use of the dagger, though. It's going to hold back the Templar Assassin, but it looks like the rest of the supports will put their body on the line to give Dendi an avenue out to safety. But they're going to think about still diving under the tier 2 tower. Grenade still out to safety. Tier 3 soon to close. Hurricane Pike as well. Dendi is doing such an exceptional job to make it out to safety. How is he alive? Life Drain does the trick. Dendi ends up going down. Pugna to claim it. And now they can look to lead it back to Rogue. It doesn't hate. And having all this mobility is going to rely heavily on X3 finding that quick jump. You'd hate to lose the gem again. And that you will. Natty Narwhal, quick 1-2 punch. Gem dropped on the deck. And this time Radiant will not be in a position to have Operation Snatch and Grab. Now they're going to look to the Bane as well. So both supports brought down, but still they're able to minimize the loss with the Templar Assassin losing his life as well. Violent still hesitating to use the Exo. Now he'll pop it with the round 2. But how do you get in the middle of the sniper? Perfect position from Dendi back towards the triangle. Now the Fiends group's out as well. Dendi is going to look to try and bring down the Tiny. Now he's turning to the Templar Assassin as well. An exceptional fight for Bait. Here we are continuing to highlight how important it is to hold firm in your structure on Bait. And Dendi is doing just that with the early concussive grenade, with the Hurricane Pike. He's still taking a little bit of damage at the moment. Without the TA, without the Tiny really to gap close, it's going to be Kidaro that's soon to drop as well. We'll make him work for it. He's pretty beefy. Treads, brace, our force. It's the first aggressive maneuver really from Bait. They've been playing more reactionary. Starting the fight onto the Underlord. Decent target to be able to bring down. Forced up to reposition. Torrent storms out as well, which gets the clip on the backline. But they're baiting the higher ground here. If Mastery can get in a position to turn it back around, he's going to attempt the rift out, but he won't be fortunate enough for this concussive grade to reposition. But still, they blow up the Death Prophet. Without the BKB, you see still how difficult it is for her to charge in the middle of the fight. And now Dire, they're looking to try and get more out of this skirmish. Peon's the target. An X and the dagger to reposition. Around though, Violent. He's got the BKB. It's going to be difficult to burst through the Death Prophet this time, but now with the back. Oh, look at the Tiny combo. Assassinates both supports. Now the numbers advantage to X3, but still the fight in shambles as they burnt out the refraction. TA's the target without the BKB. They can stand firm in power from Bait. They'll get rid of the Templar Assassin. A lot of their damage potential in the fight. Now they're onto the Tiny as well, as Dendi's just able to freely siege down without a care in the world. That is huge, and that's the BKB. Hex as well is big from Pugna. X Violent back. Speedy's still here, but they might just kill. Yeah, they will. Look at Natty Narwhal setting up. Nicely played. So now Sniper's going to be forced to TP back, and they'll retreat away from the... Oh, Pugna, don't do it. See if he can get away. Decrep into force. No, Gatsy's nearby, so we'll cancel any opportunity. Natty honestly might just look to jump Gatsy. A quick 1-2 punch once again. And now they've got the numbers advantage. So here's the Fiend's Gate coming into play. They don't have the tier 3 tower to protect Dendy as well. So the buybacks, they need to come through to try and provide some assistance for round 2. But Dendy's not dead just yet. Look at the Satanic kill. At least gives him some opportunity to Violent to deal with the backline. Pug is gone. But how do you deal with the second round? The TA completely split away from the team. They're going to look to try and TP out as Mastery won't have that opportunity. Chased down from the Death Prophet. Kidara is going to drop as well. Oh, will he? Oh my god, that's quite the attempt. They've got the vision. Dendy, double kill. Everyone on Dire are back alive. We saw how difficult it was to kill Dendy previously though. Oh no, he jumped in the silence. Storm's out. Just going to give Bait an opportunity to reposition. They've got excellent 35 as well for Bait, so they need to really delay this initial fight. They continue to do so, but they're pushing outside the base. Top of Mastery. Underlord getting chunked down thanks to the Spirit Siphon. They're going to fear him back into the team as well, but a nice use of the Force Staff is able to reposition. Natty Narwhal might have to pop BKB to get away, but still with the Skadi being in use since he doesn't use anything and it's too late. Dandy's done the full amount of damage before the BKB comes out. No buyback here for the Tiny. And now Bait, they can continue to push on forward for more. Oh, this is all going to be onto the Templar Assassin, but now again, Tidal Wave in. They've got the ultimate from Gatsy, so nothing they can do to keep the TA alive. X3 are in shambles. The formation crumbling, the numbers falling. Violent. Gotta still respect the Templar Assassin's damage. A couple more right clicks will do the trick, and it will. DP's gone. Now themselves, they've got to be cautious. Storm's going to be able to reposition. Dendy's the main target. The double force out. It's going to look to TP out. Can you get a range for the pit? No, they can't. Silence to prevent it. Speedy's been on point this game. Props to both Ricky performances. Why they? Oh, what the hell's happening bottom? Dude, I put my hand on my head and all of a sudden they're sieging bot. They're on to Dendy. Satanic trying to provide him a little bit of assistance here. He's going to try and Hurricane Pike away. I mean, he's got enough gold for buyback if they get the kill, but now with the bounce back again, the concussive grenade. Dendy, look how goddamn mobile he is. They just can't even get on top of him. Another TA. Die back for the carry. Dendy's laughing away. Look at this. Clap, give him the tip, give him the number, that they will. It's really fast. 10 seconds until they at least have 3 heroes for the defense. That's a tough task to say the least. Adinawa's going to try to do whatever he can, but Gatsy, quick on the fingers, instantly thwarts the attempt from the Tiny. And he does not have a buyback, and now with that, a core damage dealer. Throne exposed, game exposed, G's are dropped, and Bait. They're able to take it in the end. Smiles out.
Radiant victory. Sorry.
Alright. I mean, we were saying Sniper late game something to fear. Even the Death Prophet late game is something to fear, but it's a pretty good Timber game. There they go. They're gonna Mars. Nothing crazy. Another strength hero into the Timber. Trying to remember the matchup. I mean, Ricky can get out of Arena. Okay, so I do think mid's going to be very favored to Templar Assassin. Dendy should... Dude, if Dendy went down there as soon as I said that, that would have been so rough. He might, honestly. Natty has a bit of a window here. One more right click. Does he miss? Oh, to try and run to the Enchantress. Just to act as that bodyguard. If you could get him range of Beyond, look at the damage starting to stack up. Beyond's going to try and play with a Bulwark, but Kadaro, nicely done. Top lane, Ember's had a really good start. 23-2. Rubik is going to end up going down. Pion with the TP back in. It's a little bit more damage to get rid of Kadaro.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Okay, it is not showing up on Dota buff. Pion. Try and drop the combo. Cold Snap is disrupting this. Nicely played from Natty Narwhal, putting a lot of the emphasis to mitigate the Mars' spell casting. This now gives them an opportunity. I'm pretty sure that Dota would be saying like 95 or some crap like that. So this is a big thing though. You need to keep the Ancients alive. This is really the only way I think Bait come back in the game. Dandy gets a couple, but he's not going to get all of them. And now with the Arena on cooldown, they're even going to bring Violin over as well. So the first rotation of the game here from the Ember. Video is not going to end up clipping. Even Timber's going to look to show up, and that's exactly what we were hoping for. That really was the hero to help bring down the Ancients. And Ember will get a couple, but it's not really going to matter. This is a big kill on the Invoker. Level 9, 30 net worth. 99 well will be the target. The full brunt of the force to bring him down. They're still going to eye up Pion as well. Mastery doesn't have the most mana pool to be able to turn this fight back around. They're still going to think about chasing down Speedy. But it looks like they're happy with just giving away the life of the... Until Dagger is seeming like their only opportunity. Dude, how is he landing these meteors? It's honestly pretty solid. Pion. Nick dropped the ultimate. Might have to use this defensively to reposition away from the maneuvers that Radiant are putting out. They're going to invade into jungle, and Mastery with all his burst potential will get rid of the life of the Mars. And now they're going to look over to Gatsy as well. Speedy, oh no, what just happened there? The armor toggle was not on point from the Wraith King, so when you trade the reincarnation, Gatsy's still not down just yet. He doesn't have many trees to kind of chain around to. It's just as soon as the dart is out, you're looking to try and shard and get away. Like now would be perfect. Unfortunately, you don't have that capability. Gyro thinking about connecting over. They're running to Kadara off to the northern side as Dandy's starting to pummel into the Enchantress. Pion's still going to get brought down. He's able to drop Arena before he dies, but the damage fall up inside this is a little bit lacking as Dandy was controlled thanks to the dart. So a quick and easy double kill for Mastery. And now they're going to pursue on for more as Gatsy, they'll run into in the tree line. And that is 3 down, make it a triple for the Timber. Dandy's Ricky. Getting rid of Mastery is not easy at all. They'll make the attempt. Yours is going to sidestep the spear, but still Dandy feels like they have an opportunity to jump inside the middle of the arena to bring down the Timber. A chain out to the western side. Now they're able to reposition over the arena on cooldown. This is not an area of the map that Bait can fight, and it's going to put Dandy in a compromised position. But the Heavenly Grace get rid of the Spirit Vessel, so he's able to retreat out to safety. Violent. He's only got a remnant to the right, not too far away. He actually might be in trouble. Look at the damage raining on down here. One remnant into the second. Does he get enough distance? It doesn't look like that's the case. They've already used the Heavenly Grace. They won't be able to purge off the Wraith Fire Blast. Now Gatsy as well. I mean, that is just to save your teammate Syndrome, and also the Rubik too. Add another one to the tally as X3. One to the next, to the next, to the next. As a tip, Ricky. They're using Arena for the Ricky. I don't know if you can take the fight afterwards now. Tornado's going to disrupt the back. Wraith King's trying to find an angle into the fight, but it's going to be Mastery that gets involved as well to the middle. Guardian Angel, mitigating a little bit of damage, nothing too crazy. Violent's doing a really good job to hold back the Invoker. Really nicely played, but Natty Narwhal is able to reposition, now trying to drop the preemptive Sunstrike, but Violent, make sure he holds back his distance. He still falls to the impetus of the Enchantress, showing her power with how much damage she can do in the middle of the fights as well. Kadaro not done just yet. Look at that impetus damage. Oh my. Tipping out. Another tip on Speedy. Commitment. Show me the fight recap real quick. 3 buybacks. Jesus Christ. Oh, Dandy. So Kadaro is lacking a little bit of mana. We're going to look to blow him up with the Arena. There's a potential with this, but you use it for an Enchantress. I guess... Baiting. Trying to find a window in. Waiting for Bait to make that play. Natty's going to find the opening. Midas on cooldown. Kappa. Mars. Nice. She's asleep. Gives him an opportunity to try and deal with the Rubik. But he actually looks to disconnect instead. So Pion turns some of the BKB defensive. Master is not in a good position at all. He's not protecting any of his cores now. So he's able to turn. Try and deal with Nesfear. So no BKB to protect him at the moment. Violence used this relatively early on, but they're on top of Dandy. Dandy needs help. He's going to get it from Gatsy. BKB to turn it back around on the high ground. But this time, Radiant, they can beeline up there, getting rid of the Templar Assassin. Now the rest of the cores are in shamble. Violence getting bashed down from Roshan. They've got the dart for the Ember. And Reincarnation just sets up for more resources to get the crit and cut away the... What's stopping you? Stealing Alacrity's honestly not the worst ability. Dandy is going to do a decent amount of damage. They gave the Aegis over to the Wraith King though, so 3 lives they have to go through. Bjorn's going to jump the back, but where's the follow-up? You use the BKB through the Hellbent duration as well, so Dandy's unable to right-click anyone through the protection of this. So the arena doesn't get them anything, and now they're just outside the base. Bjorn's standing his ground, Dandy's standing his ground. This is not a good sign for Bait at all. Oh, Dandy now jumps. Okay, maybe wants to kill an Invoker before they call the Gs. And they do. They're going to tap out. GGs are dropped. And they'll even give the tip over once again. Natty Narwhal and X3. Very nicely done from the lads over there. They will take their first series victory. And this is really going to push Bait down into a tricky position. They are now 0-4 and on the brink of... I mean, I feel like you have to win all...